Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel for another stream, another video, and it is a game that I'm really looking forward to. Luton Town taking on Newport County in the Carabao Cup first round at Kenilworth Road. The reason why I'm really looking forward to this is, you see a lot in the last 5-6 years. Newport have been, really good in the cup. We've beat Leeds, we've beat Leicester, we've beat Middlesbrough, we've held Tottenham to a draw to take them to a replay. We've really done good in the cups over the last couple of years, and that's just the FA Cup. The Carabao Cup, we've beat Swansea in the Carabao Cup, we've beat Watford in the Carabao Cup, we've taken both Brighton and Newcastle to penalties. So I think we are the definition of a cup upsetting team. We've upset a lot of teams in the cup competitions. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be an entertaining one. I may be going to the game. If I do manage to get to the game, there will be a match day vlog. If not, I've got the live stream set up, the live watch along anyway, in case we can't do the vlog. But yeah, this is Luton Town away versus Newport match preview. Like I said, I've got my notes down like I always have. Before we get into the notes, let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Please make sure, as always, to absolutely smash that red subscribe button. Smash the like button as well for more Newport County and League 2 content. Logan says, what's your season ticket seats in Newport? I think I saw you against Walsall. I don't actually sit. I do stand. I sit in the... I was going to say I don't sit. I stand. And then I said I sit. I stand in the terrace in the Compede stand. So, yeah, I don't actually sit. Good evening. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. And he says, very difficult tie for Newport. Yeah, right. Let's get into our visitors first. Actually, no, I've got something to read. I've got something to read about the game. So what I will try and do for every match preview is read like an article based on the game. Then we'll get into the opposition. Then we'll get into Newport predicted 11, and we'll wrap the preview up there. So we're going to aim to have them around 25 to 30 minutes long as a preview. So I'll read the... Oh, no, it wasn't Logan. Never mind. Right, we'll read the article first. So the title, Newport County to ring changes at Luton. James Radbury has challenged Newport County's starters in tomorrow's Carabao Cup clash at Luton Town to force him into League 2 changes. The Exiles head to Kenilworth Road, hunting an upset in the first round of the competition against their hosts from the Championship. County started the campaign with a hard-earned point at Sutton, and Radbury stuck with the same starting lineup for Saturday's 1-0 defeat to Walsall, where they paid the price for missed chances after having the better of the Rodney Parade clash. The manager will ring the changes against the Hatters with goalkeeper Joe Day, fullbacks Aaron and Adam Lewis, centre-back Priestley Farkas and Luton, old boy Robbie Wilmot and fellow midfielder James Waite, and forwards Lewis Collins and Chanka Zimba, all pushing for action. Youngsters Harrison Bright and Jack Caradogan could also feature as Radbury dangles the carrot ahead of the trip to Valley Parade to face Bradford. We will make lots of changes to keep the lads hungry, said the boss. They have an opportunity to push themselves forward and play on Saturday. It is a game that we want to win, even though it is against a tough opponent. We will go and give a good showing of ourselves. Our squad is strong. I just need to make sure those lads that come in give their all. They're all first-team players, and it'll be a good test for them. Every competition we go into, whether it's League 2, the EFL Trophy, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, we will try to win. Radbury's predecessor, Michael Flynn, adopted a similar approach last season when the Exiles headed to League 1 Ipswich in the competition. A side featuring youngsters caused a 1-0 upset to earn a round 2 clash with Southampton when the Premier League side ran wild to win 8-0 in Newport. Central defender James Clark missed the games against Sutton and Walsall after suffering a hip injury at the end of pre-season and won't be risked at Luton. The 32-year-old centre-back would be in the mix for the matchday squad in Yorkshire this weekend. County are in a run of 3 games against Welsh bosses with Walsall's Mike Flynn, followed by Luton's Nathan Jones and Bradford's Mark Hughes. So that's what the article has to say in regarding of the game. Let's read a few more comments. Ryan from Huddersfield. Let's turn the bloody light on. From Huddersfield Fan TV says, hey, hope Newport win. Sean says, sorry from the other day. That's absolutely fine, Sean. Don't worry about that, mate. Just don't do it again. He says, will you be going? Potentially, Ryan. Potentially. Like I said, if I can get to the game, match day vlog. If I can't get to the game, live watch along. That's what it'll be, no matter what. So there will be some sort of content tomorrow for Luton Town versus Newport. Smash these likes up, guys. We've got 11 people watching at the moment. Let's get 10 likes. Let's get 10 likes on this stream. We've got 12 people watching now, so smash that like button if you haven't already. If we get to 20 likes on this match preview, your team will win in their Carabao Cup first round game, if they're playing, of course. If they're not, then it's pointless. But if your team is playing in the Carabao Cup, if we hit 20 likes, your team will win their first round tie. Take a last question from Sean. He says he wants Newport to win 3-0. I don't know why the comments are... There we go. He said he wants County to win 3-0. Right, talking of our championship opponents, our hosts for tomorrow's fixture. Looking at their last game then, they did get a 1-1 draw away at Turf Moor against Burnley. It was Dan Potts who scored from a Luke Freeman assist to give Luton Town a 1-0 lead. And then Josh Brownhill equalised for the Clarets to share the spoils at Turf Moor in that one. So last game, they did get a 1-1 draw. Obviously, you know what our last game was, a 1-0 defeat. In terms of Luton Town this season then, looking at their top 3 players based off SofaScore's average rating through the first couple of games of the season, their highest rated player with a 7.4 is Dan Potts. Second highest rated is Gabriel Osho with a 7.05. And then the third one is James Bree with a 7 match rating. So if all 3 of those are fit and available and start against us tomorrow night, we have to keep an eye out for them. Like I said, yeah, Sean saying that he wants Newport to win 3-0. And I did answer that question. I might be going to it, Ryan. If I'm not going to it, there will be a vlog. There will be a live stream on the channel. In terms of the signings that they've brought in, then Luton Town, they've made some really decent signing. They've brought in Matt Macey from Scotland, formerly of Arsenal, of course. Alfie Doherty from Stoke. They've brought in Corley Woodrow, Ethan Horvath from Nottingham Forest on loan, Luke Freeman, Carlton Morris, and John McAtee. But John McAtee has gone straight back on loan to Grimsby Town. They've also let go of Elliot Lee, Danny Hilton, Peter Chiozo, and Kai Naismith. So some big players out of the Luton door, but some decent players in at Kenilworth Road. You know our last game was a 1-0 defeat to Walsall, which unfortunately we were the better team and unfortunately lost, which I don't think we deserve to lose in that, if I'm truthfully honest. Sean says, I'm a Bristol City fan. We might not have any FL Cup tie. The pitch at Coventry, they got no grass left. I did see that. Yeah, that's a worrying sign at Coventry, isn't it? That is not good at good old Coventry. In terms of my starting 11 now, my starting 11 is a difficult one because obviously we've seen that potentially there will be changes. Let me see if we can... Hang on. I'm trying to see if we can potentially get like a lineup, and we can make the lineup on screen. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Hang on, let me just try it. No, we'll do this. So I might actually be able to do the... Might actually be able to put like a selector on screen. So if we go like that. Right, that's what we'll do. I'll share the screen and you can actually see me pick the team. Last question before we get into the starting 11 prediction. It's from Ryan. He says, how do you like your team to approach cup games, Mike? Brilliant to have a cup run, but the league always takes priority. Look, the league does take priority. It's the bread and butter. However, because we've got such a good record in the cups, I do like us to take them pretty seriously. As we have a very good record in the cup competitions. Right, let me get the lineup thing on screen, and then I'll go through it as I think we'll go with our starting 11. So you can see there the formation that I think we'll go with. I think we'll play with wing backs, obviously. I think we'll play with the back three. Let me just... Why is the goalkeeper like that? There we go. Yeah, I think we'll play with the back three, obviously. I think we'll play with two in midfield with a number 10 and then two strikers. Obviously, we'll push these up a little bit for OCD purposes. Right, so that's the formation I think we'll go with. I think it's our best formation. Let me try and move. Yeah, there we go. I think it's our best formation. Obviously, 5 at the back, 2 midfielders, a central attacking midfielder with 2 strikers up front. So in goals, I am obviously going to take Nick Townsend out. Joe Day, I'm going to take Nick Townsend out. Joe Day to start for me in between the sticks. Townsend has been the goalkeeper in the first 2 games of the League 2 season. But like I said, there will be changes in this team. So I think Joe Day will get the nod ahead of Nick Townsend in terms of a bit of rotation. I think right wing back will go with Adam Lewis. We'll go with Aaron Lewis at right back, and I think we'll go with Adam Lewis left wing back, Aaron Lewis right wing back is what I think we'll go with. Both players haven't started yet for us this season. Both were on the bench for the last 2 League 2 games. So I think that they will be the wing backs in our formation. In terms of the 3 centre backs, I think Mickey Dimitro and Matty Dolan will stay. I think they will both stay in the starting team from sort of the main League 2 side. I don't see there being many changes in that sort of back line, if I'm honest. But I will put in Farkason. I think Farkason might play in... How do you spell Farkason? There we are. I think Farkason comes in, not because I hate Declan Drysdale. I just think in the cup, you've got to put, sort of some rotation players in there to make sure that they feel part of the squad and that they feel, like I said, they feel a part of the squad. So we'll put him in there. And then in terms of the midfield, the midfield is tough. I'm going to go with Robbie Will. No, I think I'm going to go Caradogan. Caradogan is obviously a youth player. I think we've been told by a few articles that James Bradbury might put a few youngsters in this. I think this is the perfect game for Jack Caradogan to start. So I put him alongside Robbie Wilmot. So I put Caradogan alongside Wilmot. I think if Caradogan is alongside Robbie Wilmot, that will help him because he's going to, as a youngster, he's going to be all over the pitch. He's going to be chasing everything down, closing everything. So Robbie Wilmot next to him can be like the sort of mentor to say, right, calm it down, Jack. You don't need to run around, chase everything down. Just stay in your shape, stay in position. And I think that will keep him in check during the game. Obviously, as the number 10, there's no one else to play in the backup team. James Waite 100% start in that team for us. And then in terms of the strikers is difficult because let me just zoom out a little bit. The strikers are difficult because the two strikers we've gone with are Zanzala and Bogle. I think he's going to rest Bogle, so I'll put Zanzala in because I think Zanzala starts. And then I'm going to go Lewis Collins. I think Lewis Collins comes in. So that is Collins as one change, James Waite as a second, Caradogan, Wilmot as 4. Both fullbacks as 6 changes, for Carson 7. Yeah, 8 changes from the team that played against Walsall. I'll get into your comments in a minute, but that's the team that I've picked. So Joe Day in goals, Dimitri O'Dolan, Farcarson, Adam Lewis left wing back, Aaron Lewis right wing back, Jack Caradogan, Robbie Wilmot as the double pivot, James Waite as the number 10, with Alfrande Zanzala and Lewis Collins as the 2 strikers. Let's go back into further comments. Chris says, I hate predicting cup games as teams will always prioritise the league depending on their aims for the season, which is why I've gone for some cup upsets. Mike, how do you feel about the football? What do you mean? Do you mean this game? Or it's difficult to predict cup games, Chris. I agree. There's always a cup upset or 2. Newport will play stronger side. Luton will make wholesale changes. I don't think we will make I don't think we'll play a really strong side, Chris. I think James Radbury's mentioned the fact that Bradford game is a massive game on Saturday now because we lost yesterday. Saturday, Bradford lost as well. So, that game against Bradford is massive to get us back on course in League 2 and get us back, hopefully get a win in League 2 after, failing at the first 2 attempts. So that's why I think we'll rotate a bit and then go strong on Saturday. And Ryan says, good graphics used to see your team lineup, Mike. Very, very thank you for that. So if you did miss that lineup prediction, then go back and watch it if you have joined in late. Now, this is the important part. It is score predictions. Score predictions. Get in the chat your score predictions for this game. Let me know in the chat. Luton Town versus Newport County, Carabao Cup first round tie. What are your score predictions? Let me know your score predictions for this game. Chris goes, makes my prediction easier then. 2-0 Luton. See, this is what I'm glad. I'm glad people, I hope Luton fans underestimate us. I really do, because I think if we go into it underestimated, I think we could pull off a shock. And it would, look, our rotated team, let me just get the team that played Ipswich Town last season in the Carabao Cup, because we done the exact same thing last season. We played a very, very rotated teams. We played a very rotated team against Ipswich in the Carabao Cup and still got a 1-0 win. Yes, they were League One. And our team last season in the Carabao Cup game against Ipswich was Nick Townsend in goals. By the way, Joe Day was the first teamer last season. So Nick Townsend in goals, Aaron Lewis, Joe Woodwish, James Clark, Lewis Hall, Chris Missalou, doesn't play for us anymore, Aniron Livermore, Timmy Abraham, Kevin Ellison, Finn Azaz, Jordan Greenridge. And on the bench, it was Ovendale, Caradogan, Sonny Lewis, Telford, Lewis Collins, Ryan Hillier, Ed Upson. So I think potentially something of the same can happen. Underwhelming team, a rotated team, goes to a decent team and beats Luton. I think, well, you'll see my prediction in a minute. So Chris has gone 2-0 Luton. We've got Ryan going 2-0 Newport. Very, very appreciating that, Ryan, mate. Thank you very much. Both teams have had cup runs in the past. Absolutely. We've got a Luton fan in. Hatters 007 says 3-0 Luton. Let me know in the chat, Hatters 007, as you are a Luton fan. Let me know what sort of team we can expect Luton Town to field against Newport County in this Carabao Cup tie. And obviously, if you haven't done so already, smash a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Luton can't afford to make changes, I know, as they have a far better squad with them being in the Championship. Look, I'm not going to say that we have a better squad than Luton. I just think the fact that we consistently do well in the cups and are a cup upsetting team, I just see something happening. See something happening here with us. I really do. And whether I'm wrong to think that, yeah, I agree. Actually, yeah. But on Saturday, by the way, we literally sang "You're Just a S, Tammy Abraham" to his brother, which I found was quite funny. It will not be our best squad. Let me know in the chat, Hatters 007, if you had to pick a starting 11 for Luton, then let me know what team you would pick, because obviously I'm interested to see what sort of team we're going to come up against. I don't know what sort of players would play. I have no idea what sort of Luton Town players would play. Because obviously you're not going to see the likes of Corley Woodrow, I don't think, or we might. I'm not too sure, but it's going to be interesting. Going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. So if you could let me know in the chat, that'd be much appreciated. I've not given my score prediction yet. Right. My score prediction for the game. I've gone Luton Town 1, Newport County 2. Newport County 2-1 win over Luton. Is that delusional? Well, it's definitely potentially biased. I think it is a bit biased. Is it delusional? I don't think it's delusional. We've gone to some very good stadiums and got very good results. We've been to Middlesbrough, got a 1-1 draw against them, who I think Middlesbrough at that time are better than what Luton are now. So potentially we could go there and get a win. Like I said, my prediction is 2-1 to Newport. I think we'll get the win. I really do think we'll get the win. Hatters007 says, could have Woodrow up top, but it's impossible to tell. Might be an unbiased, unheard of. Right, guys, that's where we're going to end this match preview. Please make sure to smash a like on the video if you are new around here. Subscribe to the channel as well. Please do that. I am looking forward to this Luton Town game. Potentially will be at the game, so there may be a vlog. If not, there'll be a live stream. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you very, very shortly. And come on the Port!